All right, hopefully you guys went and grabbed your drinks and came back in time so you're not missing the start of this draft. As we're starting game 2 of this best of 3.
Remaining.
We've got Sector 5 going up against Team Imagine. Team Imagine took the first game in the series. Winner, of course, gets an invite to the main qualifiers for
Reserve
ESL
time.
1 New York, which is going to have the main event, the LAN, in the first week of October. I'm going. My co-caster, Goofy. Say hi to everyone, Goofy.
Hi guys.
He's going to be going as well. And the guy on stats, Indie Bear, he's going. So all 3 of us are going to be there. That's going to be awesome. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. But we got to find out which teams are going to be going. So right now, Team Imagine's looking pretty good. They won first game. They ran with their off-lane Pudge. Jenkins known for that. And immediately in game 2, it gets banned out. First ban.
Oh, nice, dude. I love that.
So Sector 5 said
10
enough of
seconds
that
remaining.
Pudge garbage. We're removing them. And Team Imagine
seconds
banned out the
remaining.
Broodmother as their first ban as well. So they know Sector 5's fully capable of
Reserve
running
time.
something like that of their own. And banning it out. They banned it out last game as well. Seeing a couple questions in chat asking next semifinal or final. Basically what this is this is a quarterfinal game, but basically there's 4 quarterfinals, right? Quarterfinal. But those are all basically 4 finals. There aren't going to be any games played past the quarterfinals. Just the teams that make it win these games in the quarterfinals, they get a spot in the main event qualifiers up against the higher tier teams to determine who goes to the main event. So basically we're in the quarterfinals, but we're at the end of this tournament. It's a little bit weird to think of. There are brackets on the ESL 1 website. I'll actually drop them in chat here. But
10
there's also
seconds remaining.
an info tab that you can go and check to read a
5
little bit
seconds
about how it
remaining.
works. So there's the brackets in chat. I know you guys are on a 2-minute delay, but you'll catch up.
Reserve time.
But let's get back into the draft here. What's been going on? I wasn't looking, Goofy. We got a Leshrac.
We have a Leshrac. He went through, so he got picked. It's, no mystery there. There's also Lena still in.
So Sector 5 going full EG and saying, you know what? Let's see what you guys can do with this hero C deck. I mean Team Imagine. Is that what they're going for here?
Yeah, pretty much what's happened here is the Pudge has made them do that. Though. Like,
I mean,
oh,
I kind of joked about that a little
Radiant
bit, the
team
TI
pick.
reference there, but Techies was the same thing, right? The Techies forcing the other team to ban out the Techies created some of those interesting situations where heroes like Leshrac or
Radiant
whatever
team
got through. Gyro got through pretty much every time for EG because 2 bans were devoted to the Techies and the Naga. But
Jenkins confirmed Owie 4000.
AA and Anti-Mage.
10
That's a
seconds
different opening.
remaining.
Yep, it's literally like they're
5
trying to play a
seconds
60-minute game
remaining.
and in their first 2 picks.
And you know what? I want to bring you back to the start of Game 1, the
Reserve
very
time.
start of the draft. One of the first 2 bans, the second ban in fact, coming out from Team Imagine was Anti-Mage. So obviously these teams really know each other, and they've definitely done their research, because they banned that out last time.
I definitely would do my research in this situation, so that's
Dire
good.
team ban.
They must have underestimated the Pudge during their research phase, dude. This Jenkins Pudge moves to
Radiant
14 and
team
7, I
ban.
believe. Is that right? Maybe it was 11 and 7, maybe it was 12 and 7 now. It's a pretty good record for a Pudge, man.
It's not bad at all. But we've got... this is almost one of those situations where, yes, you
10
did
seconds
so well
remaining.
on your Pudge that you've created a respect ban coming out from your opponents, but now
5 seconds
you almost feel like you
remaining.
need to ban one of those other strong heroes that's going to be left in the pool. So Team
Reserve
Imagine with their
time.
second ban banned that Gyro, and now it allows that Anti-Mage to come through that they wanted to ban the first game. So maybe they've got a way to deal with it, or maybe they just kind of put themselves in a corner by the Pudge. Interesting. As the chat now just catching up to the Pudge ban. A couple fail fishes. We've got Storm banned out. Both spirits actually banned out. Or the 2 spirits that matter. We won't talk about Earth Spirit.
Dire team ban.
Earthshaker seems to be really hot like the
Dire
dust in the
team
games we've
pick.
watched.
Yeah, he's definitely a hero on the rise. Pretty much since we came back from TI, I've been just playing a ton of Earthshaker. He's so good. So good. He's just... Fissure is just one of those abilities that there's nothing else in the game like it. Its range is so good. It's... The fact that you can just straight up block someone from backing. Unless they've got a blink or a leap, they're not getting over that thing.
5
Rubik
seconds
and
remaining.
Phantom Lancer were the bans here.
Reserve time.
So where do you go with this? You got an Anti-Mage and an AA. Anti-Mage obviously going to be your safe lane carry. Ancient Apparition, he can play the kind of the stay-at-home role, but he's more of a position 4. But I don't know, I've always viewed him as one of those, he's a position 4 that actually plays like a 5 right off the start of the game, unless you're running some aggro tri-lane. He's the one that typically stays with your carry and like lets the other hero kind of move around. It's a little weird, but what do you think they're gonna look to pick up here? Like, I have no idea. This draft is still very open.
I think Dire needs an aggressive support hero to threaten the Leshrac. Or that hero. That hero does the same thing. Essentially, but it's a little bit later.
Pick.
Or if Lesh gets everything up.
I mentioned that last time.
Kill yourself.
Clockwork was down.
So
The Shadow Fiend, similar situation.
This is actually an interesting hero. I don't even know what to call it, but if you look at Leshrac versus Clockwork. So if Leshrac gets everything up when Clockwork jumps in, Clock's just going to die. He's going to jump in, he's going to cogs himself in with a hero that's just going to kill him. And he's not going to be able to deal enough damage to drop the Leshrac. However, Clockwork gets a Blade Mail, and that's turned completely around. The Leshrac kills himself with all of his damage going out. Fortunately, he can turn off his ult, but once he gets the Diabolic Edict, I believe it's called, going, he's going to be dealing a ton of damage to himself, and that allows Clockwork to then potentially kill the Leshrac, because then all of a sudden he's got enough damage to do so. So it's an interesting interaction, and Team Imagine does have a couple ways, or at least one way, to help the Leshrac in that situation. Earthshaker can lay down a fissure to separate the two heroes and actually push his own friendly Leshrac outside the cogs. It's a little bit tough to do, but you can do it. Besides that,
cogs is such a good interaction.
Yeah. Besides that, they might pick up a Force Staff to help the Leshrac out.
Radiant team pick.
But now,
when Flesh gets BKB, he'll be fine in there.
Yeah. But it's one of those things that we talked about earlier. Do you want to have to pick up that BKB early? Ideally, you want to go as long as you can without that. And another item that's kind of underrated is Glimmer Cape's actually quite strong against Clockwork as well.
That hero's weak against Anti-Mage.
Well, this is a very aggressive lineup coming out from Team Imagine. It's actually kind of like the playstyle that Team TI was trying to play up against Sector 5. Didn't really work out for them, but we'll see if Team Imagine's able to get some pickoffs and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, this should be an interesting game, man. Imagine always sticks entertaining lineups when I watch them.
TA, the final ban from Team Imagine, and Sector 5 actually banning out the Bloodseeker. We've already seen them play it twice tonight.
Yeah.
What are you going to close a roster out here with?
It's a mid hero. It's bigger than a loaf of bread.
10 seconds remaining.
It's good against magical
5
damage.
seconds remaining.
But doesn't get ganked easily.
Reserve
I
time.
have no idea. They're definitely going to use their time here as well. Someone in chat said smash Timber.
No, dude, what the hell?
Radiant team pick.
What the hell is that? It's not. This combo is so annoying to play against. Oh no. I guarantee you, man. It's like, oh god, not this shit.
Never was gonna guess that hero. I'm a big fan of Venomancer, guys. Big fan. It's one of my favorite heroes to play. And I don't think Goofy enjoys playing against it.
10 seconds remaining.
Dude, that hero's so annoying.
5 seconds
That's
remaining.
weird. I actually don't know the Veno versus Lesh matchup. It's really weird.
Reserve time.
I imagine Lesh just wins that. But they picked it for a reason. Well, Team Imagine, they've got some options here.
Nothing against that, man. That ruins the fun. It sucks the fun out of the game.
So look at the
Whoa! There's so much magic damage for... This is crazy. What? Shank and Spirit Breaker. Pretty much figured that much. What are the lanes? This for Radiant. For Radiant.
Huh. I mean, it's just... They might go aggro try. They put Leshrac mid, leave the Queen of Pain by herself safe lane, and go Earthshaker, Lina Spirit Breaker. Aggro try. Which is weird.
Sound very good.
10 seconds remaining.
What do we do?
It's weird because you only have 2 melee heroes. Like, all your damage,
5 seconds
all your
remaining.
right-click damage, or the majority of your right-click damage is going to be Lina. It's a little bit of a weird one. It's a little bit of a weird one. Well, unfortunately, we do have a pause, and I thought that was a player typing that or writing that on the mini map, but it's Goofy. I guess it could be Indy.
No, it's definitely.
Oh, I almost
Alright,
forgot
man.
my
Game starts
overlay.
out with a pause. What else is new?
That's
so
how
we're
you know it's official, right?
That's how you know the game is officially started. Yeah, with the pauses. This is I feel like Venom mid is like, as a mid player, when the other team picks Venom mid, I feel like it's such a cop out. Like, so that should be not entertaining at all. And then we have AM, right? The story of this game is going to be like, can Venom Wards plus AA hold this extremely aggressive Radiant team off? And we're going to have to find out. It's going to be the exciting part of the game.
And it really is
What do you think,
incredibly aggressive, this lineup. Like, really aggressive. I don't know, it's... The thing is like, if AA is able to sit across the map, throw a big ult, and then TP on in, and Veno gets an ult off, like, what do you do? Like, you either just lose that team fight, or even if you win that team fight, you don't have enough HP to push. So... When you think of it that way, like, the Venomancer was a terrific pick. And it could be enough to just completely shut down Imagine.
The answer to that is, like, the answer to this is a split push.
Yeah.
Like, and be really mobile. Like...
And they do have a lot of mobility.
Yeah, you definitely can't just, face roll into this, especially in game season. Or maybe you can do, let's find out.
You talk about the answer being split push. Clockwork AA, they're like... They love it when teams try to split push.
I mean, I think you make them ult you in one lane and then you push the other one. With like one hero.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Queen of Pain. Bring back Necro Queen of Pain, dude. Not really, don't do that.
Oh, ready? I think we're good to go. Alright, here we go. So reminder guys, this is a best of 3. We've got Team Imagine ahead 1 game so far in the series. And winner will get a spot going towards the main event qualifiers. So it's a 2-tiered qualifier event.
Dude, look, this is the new starting build, man. It's Dota 1995 all over again. 2 circlets, 2 branches, and tangos.
It looks like we've got Sector 5 already moving out on the map. We'll have to wait for the player introductions here as they may walk right into Shibby. Oh, Shibby's going to walk right uphill into them.
No!
Cog's actually pushing them back. They will get a kill. Nusham tries to throw down a stun, but it's not going to be enough. First Blood going the way of Sector 5. So they're already on their way back to evening this series. Well, let's quickly introduce the teams and the players.
All right,
I'll
you
start
got
with Sector 5.
30 seconds.
So we got Sector 5 on the dire side. We've got 5, aka Smash, playing the Venomancer. Stinger's going to be on the Clockwork. Shinky, aka Van, sorry, he's going to be on the Anti-Mage. Because I Can is Masoko. He's going to be playing the Ancient Apparition. And UPS, aka Misko, is going to be on the Witch Doctor.
Oh, it's round 2, dude.
The battle begins.
Alright, imagine on the Radiant team we have Shibby on the Leshrac, Jenkins on the Spirit Breaker, Nusham, crowd favorite, on the Lina, Flying Zebra on the Earthshaker blocking the creeps here, and I forgot who this was again, I'm so sorry. Was it Fran Mineski? Fran Gray
is the name he's going
Fran
by.
Gray, dude. Not
People probably know him as
Mineski
Mineski Fan Gay, as the name he's kind of mainly plays by. But
yeah, Fran Gray on the Queen of Fame. That's a clever way to make it like.
Well, his first name is Francis, I think. So it's not that bad. It's not that out there. So, Jenkins in trouble in the top lane. Is this tri-lane? Will they? No. That wasn't even close. Why did I get so hype about that? The cask bounces just weren't there. But let's talk about the lanes. We've got Spirit Breaker in the off lane going up against a tri-lane of Anti-Mage, Ancient Apparition, and Witch Doctor. Mid lane, we're going to have the Leshrac, not the range creep, the Leshrac, going up against the Venomancer. And in the bottom lane, it's going to be an off lane Clockwork going up against a safe lane Queen of Pain with support Lina and Earthshaker. And Stinger even
I had a feeling it was going to be safe lane farming Quapman, but I didn't want to call that. But I was right. Even though I didn't say it.
I knew it was going to be safe lane Quap. What I didn't know is where they were going to put these supports. And they are actually leaving them with the Quap. So expect them to actually stay away from the lane so the Quap gets her XP. Because XP is very, very important.
Shibby almost just got the solo kill on Venomancer.
Yeah. Smash got pretty low there, below 200 HP. But Shibby wasn't able to finish it. Action the top as they're diving past the tower, going on Jenkins here as Van trying to click him down, getting some good damage in there as the Anti-Mage.
Ah, Jenkins, dude. They're killing Jenkins. Oh, Jenkins gets the bash.
Haste.
Now they'll go back to the tower. Expect this tier 1 tower to drop very, very early.
Leave Jenkins alone, dude. This is not nice.
Jenkins is overcommitting to this. Yeah, he's going to get punished for it as he's going to tick out. And there we go. Spirit Breaker goes down. And that's the second kill now going the way of Sector 5 as they're off to a great start in this one. Should be.
They're going to get the trade here.
So.
Oh, that's good for Shibby, dude. That's actually a pretty reasonable redistribution of wealth, man. That's like Team Imagine socialism right there, man. It's good stuff.
Under attack.
And look at Jenkins now on the aggressive at the top, forcing the Anti-Mage back. But I imagine he'll go.
I think if Jenkins could choose to die to give Shibby 250 gold, he'd probably do it. So
I think
that's a good deal. And XP? Yeah, it's a good trade. Look at this, man.
Oh, I missed it on the bottom. Looks like there was a fissure laid down by Flying Zebra.
Inevitably, when it's off-lane Clockwork, dude, there's always this one confrontation where Clockwork tries to get a support that's like in a bad spot. And depending on how that goes, like determines so much of the Clockwork's game. Like when you die to the Clockwork as a support, it's like, oh no. But when you turn it and you get him, it's like, it's real bad for him.
Well, he elected to go with the more farming-oriented, lane-controlling build, where he's 0-1-2 with the skill build. So I don't imagine he was going for a kill. I think he just kind of got caught out being aggressive,
what's up with that?
trying to get XP like he's getting caught out right now. And will they be able to finish him off? Oh no, LSA won't let him.
I thought she was going to go with the Dragon Slave, man. I think she could have got him with the Dragon Slave.
They don't get the kill.
What the doctor ordered.
Clock survives with 100 HP, and now UPS getting charged by Jenkins. Shibi's going to come in, slows him down with the lightning strike. Will they be able to finish him off? No.
Wow, no boots on Chibi, that's why.
And Smash continues to just put down a million words in the mid lane.
This is not Dota, this mid lane.
This is exactly Dota.
Jenkins fighting again.
I feel like every time I look away from the top, there's going to be something. But it's just little exchanges of right clicks. Well, we got flares coming mid to harass Shibi. That's got to be the most annoying thing when you're a mid laner.
It's when that, like, you're getting ganked already and someone does that to you, it's like, are you serious? Like, you get flared as well.
So Smash has complete control of this top of this ramp. And so we take a look at the CS. Should be out ahead though. 36 and 8, he's leading. And Smash, well, not doing quite as well, but he's at 24 and 4. He's getting charged right now by Jenkins, but he'll actually just cancel. As they could have gone for that kill. There is a TP up on the Witch Doctor, so they are aware that's a possibility. Clockwork also has a TP, and AM doesn't, but you wouldn't expect him to TP anyways. And now the two supports from Sector 5, they're smoked up and they're going to move towards mid, looking to get a kill on Shibi. He's pretty healthy right now, sitting at 700 HP.
Well, they better get the kill if they're going to go for it, because Jenkins is going to come. If he doesn't, wait, he doesn't have mana. Uh-oh. That's the problem with this matchup. He's not able to charge this matchup.
Oh, look at it go.
He's in huge
Down by
danger,
the Ice
man.
Vortex. Yeah, he's dead. We will
He
have
can maybe get a trade. He's going to get a trade. He's going to get a double trade.
Oh my goodness. Nusham TP too, though.
Yeah, imagine, suppose Jenkins had mana, dude. That would be crazy. Jenkins actually beating the anti-mage up in the top lane, though. He knows the supports are gone, and he's just gone into...
Almost had that.
Well, he's also
Full
recognizing
combat.
the fact that he's completely and that means the anti-mage doesn't do much right-click damage at all to him. Anti-mage's damage completely drops off when you run out of mana. And basically, if Jenkins gets a... Yeah, that's weird. If he gets like a lucky bash, he could have just killed the anti-mage there for a bit, but that bottle's...
See this anti-mage build, man? There's a bottle first item, and he's maxing Blink. Against, look at the team he's maxing Blink against as well. It's interesting.
That's very interesting. I have a feeling that's the first time that's ever happened. And I've said that so many times in the past, and Indy's called me out, so I'm just waiting for it to happen. What? But Bottle AM. With Max Blink. I don't know. We'll have to see how it
He only
plays
had
out
ult
for him.
here.
Well,
You
they're
still
going to
might get
charge
him.
in on AM, but there is the Witch Doctor in behind. They will land the LSA. Not even going to bother throwing out the Dragon Slave.
Sounds like an airport, doesn't it?
LSA?
One of
You
those
thinking
airport
of
codes,
LAX?
yeah. No, not an actual airport, man. I'm saying the name of the ability is reminiscent of it, of an airport code. Godness.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I've got to bring out the Canadian in the stream. Got to apologize. Okay,
Yeah,
it's going
pretty
out.
much, when there's a Spirit Breaker coming for you, I'm pretty sure the worst hero you could ever be is Ancient Apparition.
Dyer's bottom tower
It's gotta be
is
up
under
there, right?
attack.
Yeah. Because all you do is you're just like, well, I'll drop an Ice Vortex. And then I'll put the Cold Feet on, which will never ever get a kill. Or stop them from actually killing me. There was an exchange somewhere. So Smash and... who's on the Queen of Pain? Oh, Mineski. Brian Gray.
Coddle's pretty sad too when you get charged. And Lich, dude. Lich is the saddest, I think.
I love how you're still thinking about that.
I'm thinking about who's the sad. Who do I feel the saddest on when I get charged with Spirit Breaker?
Well, Nusham's looking alright so far. He's almost got his Yule Scepter finished, and... I can't believe this bottle. It's weird. They're even passing it when Smash TP's on in to refill it for the Animage. We got action in the top. Spirit Breaker charging on the A. And Nusham's there to finish him off. The Rejuve is keeping him alive for a bit. Oh. Fissure.
Seems like for a lot less effort, Ring of Health did the same thing on Anti-Mage, and he built into Battle Fury.
Sorry, what was that? Say that again?
I said it seems like for a lot less effort, you could get the same effect out of Ring of Health on the Anti-Mage, and it built into Battle Fury.
Which is what he's going to pick up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a reason. Like, he just expected to be blinking a lot? I don't know, right? Like,
I've never seen this before, man. I don't know.
I'm just trying to justify it. Like, why does he need the bottle?
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, he's going to get caught here.
Dire's
This is
bottom
such a
tower
setup.
is under attack.
Oh wow, the echoes!
Echo. Ice Blast will fly in. They will get a return kill onto Nusham, but Jenkins...
Splitters.
No, not going to get the kill onto the Clockwork. In fact, Jenkins needs to be a little careful he doesn't overcommit. But he'll be okay as he backs away to the top lane.
This is one of those times where I wish the Quap was just pushing a lane, you know?
Looks like we're going to have a hand of Midas coming up for Smash as he's almost there, sitting at just under 1,400 gold. Chibi's picked up a point booster. Queen of Pain, 1,600 gold. What does Stinger have on the Clockwork? Yeah, he's going to be going right for that Blade Mail, like I talked about in the draft, so he can jump on the Leshrac.
Yeah, without a doubt. Clockwork gets Blade Mail. Pretty much forces the BKB out.
Nusham's
So against Lina too. Lina never really gets a good answer to Blade Mail.
Ah, Fissure off the mark.
Dire's
I don't think they
top
would have had
tower
enough
is under
to...
attack.
Well, they might have. Oh my goodness. Laguna comes out, just zaps the Witch Doctor right down. Looks like they're going to get another kill onto the Ancient Apparition. But here comes Sector 5 as they're going to try to return some of these kills. Nusham incredibly low. He's already been mana voided. And I think he's going to go down eventually as Van able to blink on past him. And, well, will they be able to bring down the Earthshaker? Flying Zebra desperately trying to run for his life. Now the Animage is on him, but he's out of mana, so... Less
This is
damage
another
coming
time
up
where I
from
wish
the
Quap
Animage.
just took bot tower, man.
She did keep the Earthshaker alive, but like you said, that the bottom tower would be quite beneficial. Smash comes on in, gets the Gale off onto the Spirit Breaker. And there comes the Quap with the Sonic Wave. Will finish off the Venomancer. Jenkins will go down on the Spirit Breaker. Now Shibi comes back in, but he won't be able to bring down the
I think they're shocked about how much he's blinking right now. I wonder if they figured it out.
He just keeps
I
blinking.
think I would have figured it out, but it's a really weird thing to guess.
Dire's top tower.
Look at
is
this,
under
dude, he's
attack.
so fast. You know, I really wish Quap took bot tower there for Imagine, and then went for 2. That fight was so long.
I don't think he would have been able to take the second tower, but the first one was...
He would have made
definitely.
them TP though, right?
Maybe, yeah. Smash TP's back to the mid lane. He has picked up his Hand of Midas. Looks like we got a gank getting set up as Nusham's in behind, Smash in the mid lane, but there's a lot of dire heroes here. In fact, all of them are here. Mainly just to protect the Animage. They back away. Imagine just delivered a smoke, so they're looking to start setting the pace, doing a lot more ganking. They do have a kill a minute right now. It's 13 to 7 at 13
It's an
minutes
exciting
in.
game for sure, man. I saw it when Jenkins was Spirit Breaker. I knew it was gonna be an exciting game. They have such an aggressive lineup too. I'd really like to see the Quap stay bottom this time if she doesn't die here.
Yeah, Stinger's off to the side,
Dire's
waiting
top
to
tower is
potentially
under
go on the
attack.
Queen of Pain, but someone's got to force her to blink back, and that's exactly what they're doing. That's why he's positioned himself down here in behind. He's
He's
trying to
gonna go
force
actually.
out the blink.
Oh!
Not really sure
Top
why he
tower,
hook shot
boys.
in. That was quite surprising.
That's my friend Gray impression right now. If I was on the team, I'd be like, top tower, top tower.
But they're not doing it. They're going hunting. They're looking for the
Dire's
enemy
top
mage.
tower is under attack.
I can't believe that. Just get top tower and then look for him. Oh, they're gonna get him, dude. I look so dumb. I look so dumb now. Come on, guys.
Oh, action in the bottom lane is now. Queen of Pain's trying to
13
go on the
stick
clockwork
charges.
instead, but we got the cast bouncing around. And oh, Frank Gray. Yeah, I don't think
Thinking
he's gonna
about
stick
it.
out. It's just level 1 Maledict, so. He's still gonna go
Oh,
for
there
it.
it goes.
Sonic Wave will get the kill.
I knew it was.
The
Well, Jenkins picked the right charge target there. That was 2.
Look at that. The pings were already coming out. The fact that the AA was gonna ward there before it even went down. Flying Zebra. Will,
Dire's bottom tower
he's still
is under
pinging it.
attack.
So he's probably just letting Nusham know where the ward is again.
They don't even like tier 1 towers, man. They don't like them. They just like fighting.
He'll actually de-warded himself.
Nusham's got heals, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I was actually a little surprised because Nusham, well, he had as much gold as he has, so he's got the Yules going, and I figured we would see a transition of the supporting. So Urshik.
You see about a 16-minute bloodstone on Chibi right now.
Well, what do we got going for us on the side of Sector 5? AM's farm's not bad. Sure, you'd like
It's a
a
Midas on
faster
Venomancer.
B-Fury. The Midas on the Venomancer is obviously a plus. You've got the Blade Mail almost finished on the Clockwork.
Dire's top
If
got
Imagine
tower
doesn't
is
push up,
under
there's
attack.
going to be 2 denied towers pretty soon.
Yeah, this is... I mean, certainly Imagine sitting in a good spot right now,
Dire's
15 and
middle
7
tower is under
as the
attack.
kill totals, but I don't think Sector 5 is out of this at all. They're in a good spot too. And the onus is definitely on Imagine to really push the pace of the game and start dropping some of these towers, as they haven't killed a single one yet. Bottom tier one's at 330 HP, mid's at 1200, top is about to go down at 145, and they will be able to bring it down if they get a kill here. But oh my goodness, the hookshot cogs, that was really well placed by Stinger. It will keep the AM alive, but I think
Smart
it'll cost
for
the
the
Clockwork his life. But they just re-engage, they get a kill for the Animage instead. As it was actually the Death Ward that got the kill, not the Mana Void. But still extra gold in the AM's pocket.
What's really interesting about this game is Chibi is Leshrac, and he hasn't had to leave mid. There's like no plan to deal with him right now. From what I can tell.
I mean, that
Dire's
should be him
middle
running
tower
away with
is
the
under
game,
attack.
but we have to wait for that moment for him to really have his impact.
Yeah,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
finally, Imagine forces some TPs out here for tier 1s.
Players here.
And now, where's Jenkins charging?
Yeah, I figured that was
He's
quick.
just going to cancel as the creeps in the mid. So we got a mech also picked up by Smash. Actually,
Dire's
I'll bring it up
bottom
and we'll
tower
take a
has
look
been
at all our
denied.
items here. As we got a little bit of downtime. Got the Earthshaker still doing a lot of supporting. He's finished his Arcane Boots. We've got that Bloodstone, which was 2 minutes faster than the average for Shibi on the Leshrac. Nusham on the support Lina somehow has a Yule Scepter already.
And
Frank Gray.
change,
Radiant's
right?
middle tower
got
is
the,
under
uh,
attack.
The Aghanim Scepter and Jenkins.
Oh, will they
Dire's
defend top or go
top
for
tower
Rosh?
is under attack.
They can't even Rosh on this
Dire's
lineup. What are they gonna do?
structures are fortified.
Without then you said Venom Ward, so they're gonna Rush. Just giving up the top tower.
Dire's top tower.
Looks like
has
Jenkins is
fallen.
probably going to be going for a Midas. In fact, I think, yep, he just bought his Hand of Midas recipe. As for Sector 5, what do they got going for them? What's flying in right now? Is this the Blade Mail? Yes, it is. Okay, it's going to be the Blade Mail for the Clockwork. So they're going to start putting some pressure on the Leshrac soon. We've got that Mac that I just mentioned on the Veno to go with the Hand of Midas.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What else do we got? AA. Just got his
Radiant's
Tranquils.
bottom tower is
And
under
AM's
attack.
got the Battle Fury up to
Whoa,
100,000
Quap.
gold.
Pop in danger in the dire jungle.
Interesting blade mail timing there.
Yeah, I said something.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Quap has started to do what she needs to do in this game, though, which is make other team move around. I really believe that's her role on her team right now, is to just force responses out of the other team while the left track, while her teammates push.
Jenkins still charging. He hasn't canceled it. Now will cancel. He's getting a little deep there. But I think what that blade mail timing was is the fact that they have this observer ward. They saw Nusham coming in on the Lina, and they thought maybe they were just going to turn around and blow up the clock for that moment. Because Nusham was running straight in. He wasn't backing with the Quap.
This Quap is doing exactly what I wanted to do in the early game right now. Just being a pest.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
Sector
under
5
attack.
looking to fight here. They've already used the icy hands, whatever it's called. Chilling touch.
The icy hands.
Jenkins just comes charging out of the trees. Right past everyone. High five and creeps as he goes by. Jenkins, what are you doing? And they're using this mobility. They're moving.
Yeah, man, this is what I want out of the Quap in this game for sure. Just to see this kind of like annoyance, right? They get, even if they get Nusham, they just get Nusham.
Under attack.
He may even escape with the Yule's movement speed.
Oh, with the ice blast missing.
Get an ult out, and Quap can just be posted up in lane right now, pushing. She's about to be.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Right now they are making a lot of heroes of Sector 5 move around. The problem is they're not making the anti-mage move around. He's actually getting charged right now as Jenkins will complete this charge as he's going to go in. And he's even going to ult on the back of it. There comes the Queen of Pain bling again with the Sonic Wave. It's not enough to bring him down. 70 HP.
Space for ship to take this tower though, man.
And now Smash comes in from behind. But they're just going to disengage because, like Goofy said, they've got the push going in the mid lane. But they will have to back away. 350, 300 HP now. Yule's getting used onto the Clockwork. Toss him up in the air. And now he pops the Blade Mail again. He's popping these Blade Mails really early. But it looks like it's going to be enough to bring down Jenkins. Fissure was there from the low ground, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Shibi's still farming. Staying in the mid lane. Still way out ahead in terms of net worth. He's out farming an anti-mage right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's quite impressive. And I'm actually going to bring up our gold graph to see where we stand in this game. And imagine they're out in front. About 6,500 or so, I'd say, ahead of Sector 5 here. And then XP almost at the 7,500 mark. Pink's coming out for Roche.
There's no Vlad's up. They're not Roshan. Unless Venno does it.
As soon as Jenkins respawns, he starts charging this Ancient Apparition thanks to this Observer Ward.
Oh, this is what I said was the third saddest thing that could happen in Dota, I think. Here it comes.
Here he goes.
Oh.
But he's got a Venno friend with him. But A is still dead. Still dead.
They might get a return kill though here.
Yeah, they will drop Jenkins here.
This is looking good for Shibby, man. This is a good Shibby situation.
Well, here we go with the Yules. They are going to be able to fight, and that stun actually landed on too. The Laguna is not going to be enough to bring down the Anti-Mage, who will get the Mana Void off. He'll get tossed up in the air thanks to the Yules, and he'll land right into an LSA, so they will get the kill there. Nusham will go down as a result.
It's all about
an LSA.
The Team Imagine. They, just realized what you said. Team Imagine, they will lose 3 there. The 2 that get away are the Queen of Pain and the Earthshaker. Sector 5, they do lose their Anti-Mage.
2 seconds. Here comes.
They're going to lose Smash as well.
neutralized. Sound of mind and body.
So it's a 3 for 2. I think the fact that they just got that kill on Smash makes it okay for Team Imagine. But definitely prior to that kill, it was... Even though they lost their Anti-Mage, I thought it was a better trade for Sector 5.
There's no suicide on Chibi as well. He just died.
That brings him down to 5 Bloodstone charges as well.
Swing for the BKB now. What's going to work here? That's interesting. She's certainly not going to beat the Manta timing, so...
We've got Almost 3/4 of an Aghanim Scepter on this Witch Doctor already too. That's
Oh,
really scary.
Same deal for Newsham. So, I don't know which one's a higher impact ability. Depends on the game.
I think when you've got like a Clockwork and a Veno, those heroes are going to kind of frontline. You could get some really good death wards off, and the Fissure can even work against Team Imagine in that scenario too. Once the Fissure goes down, the Witch Doctor can use it to his advantage. Got a Blink Dagger now up on Smash.
I really like. You see how Jenkins is fought here? Like, I don't think it's that bad. I think making the other team move around. If it wasn't the AM that got him, it would be a lot better. I think it should be this spot.
It also moves that Witch Doctor closer to that Aghanims that we were just talking about. Now AM's going to get a Manta as a result too. Yikes. Chibi's closing in on the BKB. Oh, the Orchid was finished on the Quap.
Yeah. I don't see what it does though. It's good at canceling. I guess it's good for when she blinks on Veno too. If she can surprise him.
Yeah. I mean, there's obviously always that timing window where you can get the Orchid before the Animage gets the Manta, but he already has it, so it's not an option. They did smoke up, and they're going to run right into the Animage, but they're going to run into the Ancient Apparition as well as the Veno. There's that Blink Poison Nova coming out from Smash. And imagine, I think they're lucky to get away from that with only losing their support Lina.
Jenkins is in a questionable spot.
Stinger hook shots in. Cogs. He's actually looking for a push back with his Cogs.
Chibi's in an awful spot here.
Yeah. Chibi's going to go down as well. 3 heroes down for the side of Team Imagine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this is one of those things when you start playing one of these really aggressive, not push, but ganking oriented lineups. When one of these fights goes wrong, suddenly it's just
it's like your snowball breaks apart, right? No, it's just little snow cones.
Like we got a 2,900 gold swing right there. That's actually ridiculous. That's a lot of gold. They're going to get a Roche on the back of it too. Aghanims gets finished by the Witch Doctor. What about Nusham's? His? Or 350 gold from completing it.
This is
power is mine.
It's not good for Imagine. It's pretty much exactly what Sector wants. They're really in a good spot with the blink on AM. It'll be hard to catch him after Aegis as well. Hard to burst him twice.
We got...
Even if they do manage to get him down.
Yeah. They got 2,000 gold on the Earthshaker, so that's... We could have some $1 million echoes.
Boom! There it goes!
This has been a little bit of a weird game. Because I feel like Imagine could have done more.
I'm sure that the draft is weird for Imagine.
I don't think you, like, end up in this situation in a draft, though. It's just like, oh, well, we kind of just made a mistake, you know? Like, they definitely went into
this... Do you
this...
think it's like a plan, you think?
Yeah, I think the Veno really hurt them. Despite the fact that Chibi had a great time mid. They are going to find a Clockwork here. The timing was actually incredible with the Yules and Jenkins charging in. They will bring him down. Unfortunately, Jenkins...
From this plane, I am driven.
Did he get the charge?
Yeah, he got the charge.
I missed it.
It was like right as the Yules landed. Well, it landed at the same time the last stun.
You would think Greater Bash would break Yules, right? Like, because it's displacement, but I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
Does his ult break Yules?
I don't think so.
Don't
doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Sonic Wave coming out from Queen of Pain will be enough to bring down UPS as the...
I do suffer fools.
Wow. So, we've got the Witch Doctor way out ahead of the average, getting that Aghanims. Ooh. Wow. That's some heads-up play. Knew that the Ice Blast was coming in. Knew Sham just reacting to it, dodging it. Making sure he doesn't die to an Ice Blast as he goes back to Fountain. Should be now almost done his BKB. Still hasn't finished it, but it's close. He's at 1200 gold. We've got a Silver Edge recipe for Jenkins, which is a bit surprising to me because he doesn't have the Shadow Blade.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Another Ice Blast flying in, and it will land on Shibby, and Smash actually pushing up pretty far in the lane, but we'll just blink away. I'm not sure what he was planning there.
What's the route to victory for Radiant Armies? How do they stay in this game and win it?
I don't know. Like you're almost at the point where you don't worry about AM. Like you don't worry about trying to pressure him. You just have to get some good pickoffs, and you've got to pick off more than one hero, and then get some objectives on the back of it. You've got to start breaking down some of these towers. You've got to hope for a good fight at Roche to get Aegis. And
I think Jenkins needs to have items. That's the trick.
But what is that going to do? Like, okay, let's advance his farm a little bit, and he finishes the Silver Edge. Like, you need more than that. You need a lot more than that. Because you're talking about Jenkins being able to actually do some good damage on the Spirit Breaker in the fights, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about him not dying to answer.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's gonna be a while.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Looks like we're gonna have this top tier 1 tower going down. Imagine they're not gonna defend
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Sonic Wave coming out from the
Radiant's
Queen of Pain, just trying to wipe out the creep wave. Did hit the Anti-Mage. He's perfectly fine on half HP.
Radiant's top tower is under
And when
attack.
BKB and set apart, so good against this team, but it hurts his late game.
Are we gonna have a smoke here from Imagine? They are grouped up. There were some pings coming out from Smash. Not sure if he was pinging the fact that they could be backing the smoke or to send the illusions there.
Yeah, based on the fact that Lina and Quap have Ags, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to go hard this game.
He's going Basher. Oh. Well, the AA is even making some good progress towards the Aghanim Scepter. I missed the first kill there. Jenkins went down, but they did get a return kill on Smash.
Structures are fortified.
That's a window, I think.
Radiant's bottom
problem
tower
is
Both is just
has
about
fallen.
evened out. There's a 2.5k lead for Sector 5.
We keep seeing so many of these fights all happening on the Imagine side of the map. And that's the problem. Like, yeah, they just got a kill on Smash. It cost them Jenkins, but they got a kill on Smash. But they're not in a position to do anything. Like, they could keep pushing top. By the time they get to this tier 3 tower, Smash is going to have respawn in 30 seconds. So they're not going to be able to take that. They can't push mid because the lane... I mean, the lane was kind of prepared, but by the time they get down there, it's just not going to work out for them. Bottom is... There's no hope in hell. In fact, someone's got to go back and defend their bottom tower. So they just
the place where a fight happens is really important in Dota. Like, losing a fight outside Rosh is devastating, right? But losing a fight top, well, the game is not that bad.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
But They just got to pick off on probably one of the best targets for them to pick off. I think, obviously, the Anti-Mage is number 1. But number 2 has definitely got to be the Venomancer, because that means you can push on the back of it, you're not pushing into Venom wards. The problem is they're just... The lanes are never in a position for them to do so. And a lot of that is credit to Sector 5. They're making sure that the lanes are never in that position.
I might go as far as say this is Orchid Qualifiers mistake.
Illusion.
If it was like another big item instead of Orchid, like another, like even just working towards another big item, it'd be so much better.
Oh, Jenkins is charging bottom and he ran right into Sector 5. And he's going to stop in a Shadow Amulet, but Ice Blast comes through and he'll pop. Now Stinger's been... He's on an adventure all on his own. He's way away from his team, and Quap...
That Orchid was late, then.
Instead of running away, will just deal a ton of damage. But it won't be enough to finish him off. He'll actually hook shot back to smash to get mech to make sure that he doesn't go down. But still, we've got the Anti-Mage just farming away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like this bottom tier 2 is going to go down.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What do you think? Like, what do they do here? I don't know. I just feel like...
Draft just left him in a weird spot. I'm pretty sure they just wait forever.
But is it going to get better?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I am so rich that he's going to be able to switch items like him now, so... Assuming he has the foresight to do that. Eventually, when his BKB gets low, there's going to be a problem, I guess. I don't know. They can't win right now, though. They can't just run into this. That's for sure.
So they have to sit back and wait for a mistake and capitalize on
Yeah,
it.
that's essentially, that's it.
The problem is you've got so much gold on the side of Sector 5 that they're probably going to be able to buy back, even if they make a mistake like that. Like,
You know what's interesting?
has a ton of gold.
Break is going to disable Anti-Mage's spell shield.
That is interesting, because they do have a lot of magic damage.
A lot of it's pure now at this point, but still. It's still interesting.
Pink's coming out because Roche is back up. Sector 5 is going to want to go for it. Soon, at least. And they'll prepare for it. Looks like Team Imagine either doesn't know or they're just giving it up as they're all kind of backing away. In fact, it looks like they're potentially grouping mid. Maybe?
Is this smoke here? Yeah. It's not a smoke.
There's already smoke on the Earthshaker. He just flew in a set of sentries though.
Fallen to the dire.
But Roche
Yeah, it's
will
going to
go
be a
down.
long game. Either Sector 5 is going to win, or it's going to be a long game.
Well, I think even if... I don't know. I don't think Sector 5 is going to win the game in the next 5 minutes. I mean, I guess there could be a fight here pushing up to the high ground after they take this tier 2. And if Imagine just gets slaughtered in the team fight, it could just be GG right there. Because if Imagine loses this next team fight in their base, they're going to lose probably 2 sets of racks. Oh, they've got a buyback on Chibi, they've got a buyback on Frangray. Well, not anymore actually, just on Chibi. Sector 5 playing so safe.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But they're not going to back away, they're going to wait for the creep wave. So they do still have the catapult with them.
This is when hard comes in handy on Anti-Mage
Dire's
situations.
top tower is under attack.
He's got an Aegis though, what does he really need to be that scared of? But you just mean how he can just kind of...
Should be doing just as much damage as they are at top lane.
That's a really good poison nova coming out from Smash, and that's going to force them all back to the fountain. And they're going to take this tier 3 and probably a set of racks without even using the Aegis, or without even actually having a full team fight.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's
Tier 3
top
going
tower
down in the
has
top. Looks like
fallen.
A is going to go down as Shibi's going to finish him off. He actually misses the stun on the end of the Yules. Now
That was
TP's
a
coming
crucial
back
stun.
from Sector 5. Shibi now will have to TP away. And the remaining heroes on Sector 5 will back away after going to the bottom lane.
Radiant's
They
bottom
did get the
tower
mid
is
melee,
under attack.
and now the
Radiant's
wards get the
middle
top,
barracks has
sorry,
fallen.
the mid range racks. And they were so close to getting the bottom tier 3. Will the catapult do it? Hero
That
catapult?
stun
No.
was definitely crucial, man. To get that free kill on AA. That would have been really nice.
Haste!
My cat is whining. 1 sec here, guys. Alright, we're good. We are good. So,
That is the ugly AM head cosmetic, dude. Look at that thing. It looks like a medical device, like a dental device.
so we got a sheep stick on Shibi.
And one on Qua. I think as the game goes later and later now, it could start to swing the other way.
And that's just because the anti-mage is capped.
The lone hero as well, like they can do anything.
Well, because Veno...
That's not true.
Sorcery shall not
Veno's
that's
not
not-
6 slotted, but I mean he's getting pretty close to his peak. In fact, he's probably already hit his peak.
Yeah. What I mean to say is that the AM will be the lone hero that can dish out a lot of damage to a single target in the late game. So if the AM dies, they're just kind of left like
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
without much to do. But that's if Radiant can survive this, I don't think they can.
Well, we might have
That's
our
a
last
nice-
fight here.
Are under attack.
His clock's gonna jump on in. He's gonna trap Nusham in. Lost the Queen of Pain now. Nusham will actually respawn. Anti-mage is pretty low, but he's just man moding, right clicking down the left rack. He still has the Aegis, so doesn't have to worry about
It's like
that.
GG.
Barracks are under attack. Radiant's
Now
bottom
Butterfly
barracks
will get
has
purchased. I
fallen.
think this is going to be a GG, but they
Radiant's
haven't said
bottom
it yet.
barracks has fallen.
It's still, they haven't given up just yet. Jenkins going to be charging in. Hook shot. I don't even know what the heck it hit, but didn't flash to anything. But either way, Anti-Mage will go down. He'll respawn with the Aegis. Now Clockwork laying down his cogs. And Queen of Pain trapped on the wrong side of them. Death Ward getting used, but actually not being that effective. So all that farm on the Witch Doctor kind of going to waste there with that Death Ward, but it's not going to matter as they're just right-clicking down the tier 4s, and eventually the throne is 1 tier 4 that's left standing. Anti-Mage is going for it now. And this looks like it's going to be the end of this one. So it looks like
Radiant's
Sector
middle
5 is
tower
going to
has
take
fallen.
Game 2, and we will be going to Game 3
Radiant's ancient
of this best of
is
3.
under attack.
I can't believe they haven't called GG here.
Radiant's ancient is under
There we go.
attack.
GG well played gets called. And we're going to Game 3.
Victory.
So these two teams, they always put on a series of good games. So we are going to go.
Yeah, they're both entertaining teams, that's for sure.
So we saw Leviathan go with a little bit of a different, kind of really aggressive strategy. I don't think they're going to go for that next game. The question is, well, first game they went for like a Pudge kind of strategy. And I don't think we're going to see that go through again. I imagine it's going to get banned out again in the first round. So imagine we'll have a few minutes here to think of what they're going to do for the next draft. Once again, stick with us. We will have that next game. I'm Niz. You're watching Nizcast. My co-caster was Goofy. On the stats.
Hi guys.
On the stats was Indie Bear. As didn't have too many stats for us that game. As that was a little bit of a I don't know. I don't even know the word to use there, but it was just a little bit of a slow one at moments. Even with the amount of kills that we had early on from Imagine, it was just kind of an eventual death. It felt like as Sector 5 slowly just kind of finish the game. But like I said, we've got game 3 coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.